Awesome. Well, shoot, we're right at 8:15. What a great
Okay.
way to wrap up the day. Um, the BSN Live that we do, Ben and I, every Friday, we just come on, talk about what's going on in the group. We talked a lot today about our morning routine, being what it means to be a live content creator, having some accountability around habits, and talking about dedication to consistency. So, we just try and talk about different topics that are relevant to business people, whether you're in sales or if you're trying to network, whatever it is, because it's the business, sales, and networking group. So thank you. Welcome and thank you for joining us at BSN Live with Ben and Maddie. We're talking all things business, sales, and networking. Come and join our conversation.
Yeah, I know everyone has their morning routines. So let us know what your morning routine is in the morning in the comments below. Let us know if you first thing you do is drink coffee in the morning or you turn on the TV. I know first thing I do is look at my notifications on my phone. We've talked about that. We should not be doing that. But I spent the first 10 minutes just going through my messages. And then I get out of bed pretty fast, and then I go make my coffee. I come sit on my desk and try to get my day started. How do you start, Maddie?
Hey, everyone, how you doing? Thank you for joining us, Angelique, Tyson. We're getting some great comments. Tyson said meditation. He hits the restroom, probably cleans everything up. I'm with you, my
dude. That's inspirational right there. That's awesome.
News
I love
updates. Yeah, hey, man, let's keep it real. Angelique says coffee. Hey, thanks, everyone, for joining us. Meditation is something I've really struggled with. I have not implemented something that I'd like to, but my morning routine is my dog generally wakes me up in the 4 to 5 o'clock hour. Take him out, then I just get started, mess around with, go through just the emails, delete all the ones that are just spam just to get them out of my way. The ones that need attention, though, I don't open. I leave them as new, or maybe I'll look at them and leave them and put them back as unread so I can deal with them later. I don't want to clog that up. And then I actually go through my social media, clean out my feeds. I have a platform that I've been working on that actually helps me with my social media management that we'll talk about more later. But I want to make sure that my posts are ready to go and scheduled and looking good. So I go through all that for a few minutes, and then TikTok.
That's a good morning to start.
I like to spend a little bit of time on TikTok. Man, I really enjoy TikTok. I spend a lot of time on social media producing, trying to do posts and engage and comment and all that. But my selfish little pleasure is to go on TikTok and just turn my brain off for a few and just kind of watch videos.
TikTok is it's addicting. I fall into that trap. They got the algorithm right for you. So if you're liking the videos that you like, you will get the content that's entertaining. And it's so easy to swipe things really fast that if you don't want to watch it, you move on to the next. And you have to be, I do believe to be on TikTok, to get someone's attention really fast, you do have to have, there is a formula to that. And I've been studying those formulas. And I've been doing a little bit of diving in. It's just we talk about the time, Matt. We're talking about time.
That's really what it's the uphill battle all the time. Trying to. Last Friday we talked about work-life imbalance and the misperception that you can have a balanced life. And again, opinions only. Don't come after me in the comments, but these are my opinions, so you don't get a right to tell me I'm wrong, right? Yeah. So, I really don't believe that there's a balance in life. I know I neglect my family. I love my wife and my son more than anything in the world, but there's intentional focus that I'm trying to build businesses here. And
sure.
They take the what is it? The short end of the stick a lot of the times. You know what I mean? When it comes to that. But what I've learned, and I actually learned this just recently in one of my last masterminds, was when you acknowledge that imbalance, take the times to hyper focus when you're imbalanced. When my son is out playing ball, playing a ball game, keeping my phone in my pocket so I can enjoy the game. You know what I mean? Being hyper focused for them, going out for a hike with my family or spending the day, trying to be hyper focused just on them. So that way maybe it's just to relieve my guilty feeling. But that way I know that I'm giving them that attention in the times that I can, where they can allow me the time and the selfishness I need to build what I'm building.
No, 100% agree. And that's your opinion. And I agree with your opinion. No, I totally agree with that. Good morning, everyone. My name is Benjamin. I'm one of the admins in Business Sales and Networking. Thank you again. If this is your first time watching, please let us know in the comments below. Say first time or new member, like, hey, what's going on? What is this group is all about? It's just about business sales and networking. Matt and I do our Friday lives every Friday. This is just a little way of communicating, get together, sharing information. We talk through the week. We are building a community and an organization for networking, right? For people to meet better people. How did we learn about, how did we create this? There's a lot of things that I can go into details, but number one thing is the people that we're surrounding ourselves around with, right? We want to surround ourselves with great people. I believe Matt is a great person. And if you look at the people around Matt that are engaging with him, that are connecting with him on social media, amazing people. So if you become a friend on Facebook with Matt, you're going to get amazing people around you, right? Same thing with our admins, moderators. That's kind of the little secret formula in BSN, right? It's a community of people that we're all trying to build better relationships, and it's easier to make relationships with people. Example like Tyson, Angelique. I think those are your friends in the beginning, right? Those are.
Angelique and Elric, to be honest with you, I think they were already within the group when we had met, and when we started the BSN Lives early last year, when we first started our episodes, Elric and Angelique, I remember her driving and Elric coming into camera and having a great conversation on this kind of forum right now on our Friday. Tyson and I had met on Instagram a couple of years ago, year and a half, 2 years, whatever. I don't keep track of that. You know, if you're my boy, you're my boy. And, you know, we had met, sat down, broke bread, and just, you know, started building a relationship, a friendship. You know what I mean? You know, we're in the same parallel industries, marketing and real estate. So when I get stuck, I've called him. When he gets stuck, he's called me. And it's been a wonderful exchange. I appreciate it.
And you guys,
also, Elric and Angelique came over and took care of my house when we had a COVID scare. Great people. If you have any disinfecting and cleaning needs, hit them up.
Yeah. You see, you are on Tyson's podcast. Tyson has a really cool podcast. You're on his podcast. You guys are building networking connections, right? You guys are helping each other on social media. Elric and Angelique, you know, she's a great contributor and a contributor into this group. She helped bring in Scotty, right? That was a friend, and Scotty's now on our team. He's now in our entourage. What is our entourage? We are just I have a little group of people that give so much value, so much. They're just going out there and they're such givers that I want those people in my circle. Like if you're in BSN and you're out there doing live videos and you're just going out there and you're trying to build yourself and you want to be a coach, or if you want to you're just someone that's giving out so much value. I want to be surrounded with those people. I want to be, those are the people I need around me. So I know that I'm doing, it's not even I know, but I just like being around people like that, man. It pushes me and it pushes all of us when we go on we see these lives, right? When you see Ariel, Scotty, Lauren's lives.
Donald, you got Michelle is now coming in there strong. Andre.
Yeah, Andre, man. So you guys are doing awesome. And that's the reason why we have BSN is the value of information that we're sharing. And this group is a private group, right? So we're not out there trying to chase. If you look at our videos, we don't have, let's say we have 2,300 members. Maybe if you do a live, you're probably going to get about 100 views maybe, but you're going to get a lot of engagement. You're going to get people actually watching your content. You're going to get people trying to go, oh, who is this person? And it takes time to build the connections, but that's how the world works. That's how life works. When you first meet someone, when Matt and I first met, we were like, hey, cool. We weren't like buddy. We were just kind of like, okay, like who's this guy? I'm that guy. Okay.
Right.
We're still right? We were testing each other, and we're like, okay, great, let's try this, and let's see how serious Matt. And Matt tested me, goes, let's wake up every morning and do these lives. And we're like, okay, and he I think that was a test. I don't know if he was testing me or not, but
not intentionally by any means, just that it worked out.
But it is a life test, right? Because how many times do you ask people, hey, let's meet up at 8 o'clock in the morning at Eggworks or Starbucks, and it's a no-show. They're a flake. They make excuses, or they say, hey, we're going to be here, and they don't. Some people like to talk, but then they don't act. It's the action. So your actions are very, very important. So I really hope that the members in BSN, when you do make a connection, right? When you do make a communication, you say, hey, I'll have a conversation or a call. You guys are accountable for each other's time for meetups. And again, take those conversations. Scotty's really, really good. I'm impressed with, man, that guy. He holds you to accountable. If you're going to do a live video with him, he will make sure that you do a live video with him. He says, hey, he'll call you up, let's do a live video together. And I know he's talked to me. He's like, I hold those people like, I'll come after them. But it's not in an aggressive, mean way, but he wants to, he holds you accountable. And that shows a lot about somebody.
Well, and I want to speak on that for just a moment. Scotty's doing that, and some people may not understand why it's important. And the reason why you want to present yourself and you want to do it live is to create that little bit of rapport that you can with people. You're showing your true, authentic self on a camera. I hope you are, and you're not creating a character. You're actually being yourself. And the people that meet me and the people that are in my comments can verify this. I'm the exact same person on camera that I am off. So when you're going live, it's so scary to jump off that ledge and open yourself up to criticism. Your hair, look at my hair. My hair is not right, man. Everybody, I'm doing this live show. My hair is not right. So why? Has nothing to do with that. And what Scotty's doing is saying, hey, let's break down that barrier. Going live is the #1 thing you can do for your business on Facebook to get exposure, engagement, comments, get people to see you, stay top of mind, all those things. Those are the reasons why going live is important. As soon as you're in a group, as such as this one, such as any of the other groups that we're a part of or you're a part of, excuse me, as soon as people go live, it's notifying you. How great is that when you put a loudspeaker to your mouth and you shout out in your neighborhood a message, Facebook goes out and says, hey, everybody, you need to listen to this, and they bring them to you. Now, bear in mind, not everybody wants to hear your message, so don't get discouraged. But you know what? You're finding your tribe, and that's what going live does. It finds your tribe. It goes out, it engages with the algorithm, shows that you are somebody that's producing content, so let's see if you're going to produce more. That's what the algorithm's telling itself. Let's see if people want to receive that information, and you start getting engagement. And that's when you're going to start to see your presence grow. You're going to see your digital self start to touch and grow and engage all across the interwebs in different places, because people are seeing your content. It's being pushed out there. That's the importance of live. It's not just, hey, let's just go live and let's just get your face out there and that's it. No, go live, talk about your offer, talk about your business, talk about yourself. Connect with your audience. I think that's the #1 way to connect with your audience, period.
Yeah, man, you're absolutely right. And it's hard. It's hard to introduce yourself.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us. It was a great episode, really understanding about why going live is so important to your business. Please stay tuned for part 2 of this episode. We're going to be talking about accountability and more, all things BSN. All right, have a great one. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Take care. Bye-bye.